Hi, welcome to Beyond Budget. The GIGABYTE Gaming A16 is an affordable entry into the RTX 50 series GPU market, combining capable gaming performance with solid everyday productivity. Released in mid-2025, this 16-inch laptop is aimed at casual gamers, students, and content creators who value performance and practicality. Our model is configured with a 16-inch wide ultra-extended graphics array IPS display, a 13th Gen Intel Core i7-136620H processor, a 32 GB of DDR5 RAM, a 1 TB of PCIe NVMe SSD, and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 GPU. Stick around till the end to see if it fits your needs, and check the description below for a link to this exact configuration and current price. In terms of design, GIGABYTE has gone with a clean, minimalist gaming aesthetic for the Gaming A16. It uses a matte black plastic chassis that feels sturdy and well-built for its price, with very little flex even when pressure is applied. The design avoids flashy RGB logos and bulky styling, giving it a more business-casual look that fits well in professional or academic environments. The hinge is reinforced with metal and operates smoothly, allowing the display to open a full 180 degrees so the screen can lay flat. This is especially useful for collaborative work or creative sessions. Screen wobble is minimal during typing, and the bottom panel features subtle pattern cutouts to aid ventilation. Weighing around 4.85 pounds or 2.2 kilograms, the Gaming A16 is lighter than many competing gaming laptops, such as the MSI Katana 17, which weighs about 2.7 kilograms. This makes it easier to carry without compromising durability. In terms of display, the 16-inch IPS display stands out thanks to its 16:10 aspect ratio, wide ultra-extended graphics array panel, and 165 Hz refresh rate. This combination delivers smooth scrolling, responsive gaming, and efficient multitasking. Pixel density sits at around 141 pixels per inch, which keeps visuals sharp without the extra power consumption of higher resolution displays found on more expensive models. Brightness performance is strong, peaking between 425 and 447 nits with about 91% brightness uniformity. This makes the screen comfortable for indoor use and usable in moderately bright outdoor environments. However, the glossy finish can introduce glare, and there is no matte option available. Color coverage varies by configuration, but our models reach up to 99.5% of sRGB, 71.6% of Adobe RGB, and 69.4% of DCI-P3 color spaces. This makes the display suitable for entry-level content creation tasks, such as photo editing or video work. Out of the box, color calibration shows a slight green tint, with a delta E of around 4.76, which is way above the standard delta E value of 2 or lower for color accuracy, but this can be improved to about 1.18 with calibration. Viewing angles are stable, as expected from an IPS panel, and there is no PWM flickering, which helps reduce eye strain during long sessions. Some minor edge light bleeding may be present, but overall, this is one of the best displays in its price range for entertainment and light creative work. In terms of connectivity, it includes one USB 2.0 port, 3 USB Type-A ports running at 5 gigabits per second, and one USB Type-C port. The USB Type-C port supports DisplayPort alternate mode and power delivery, allowing it to handle external displays and device charging. For video output, there is an HDMI 2.1 port that supports up to 4K at 120 Hz, making it ideal for connecting to high refresh rate monitors or modern TVs. Wired networking is handled by an RJ45 gigabit Ethernet port, which provides a stable connection for online gaming and professional workloads. Audio is covered by a standard 3.5mm combo jack that supports both input and output. Wireless connectivity includes Intel Wi-Fi 6E, offering speeds of up to 1.5 gigabits per second for both transmission and reception, along with Bluetooth 5.2 for wireless peripherals. The combination of HDMI 2.1 and USB-C adds flexibility for multi-monitor setups and external displays. One notable omission is the lack of SD card reader, which could be limiting for creators who deal with cameras. The keyboard is a backlit chiclet-style layout with 1.7mm key travel, which feels deeper and more comfortable than many thin gaming laptops. The centered layout skips a numpad, improving ergonomics, but limiting for people who constantly deal with numbers, and includes a dedicated G key for launching Gigabyte's GIGABYTE software. The large trackpad is smooth, accurate, and supports Windows multi-touch gestures without lag. The webcam is a 1080p Full HD unit, delivering acceptable clarity for calls and streaming, paired with an AI noise-canceling microphone. There is no physical privacy shutter, which is worth noting. The speakers are bottom-firing 22-watt units, delivering balanced mids, clear highs up to 81 decibels, and virtual 3D spatial audio for gaming and movies. However, bass is weak, so they are suitable for casual YouTube viewing or calls, but headphones are recommended for serious audio work. Under the hood, the Gaming A16 is powered by 13620H Intel's Core i7 processor, with a 10-core, 16-thread Raptor Lake H processor with boost speeds up to 4.9 GHz. It handles multitasking, creative workloads, and general productivity with ease. The system includes 32 GB of DDR5 RAM, running in dual-channel and fully upgradable via 2 SODIMM slots. Storage is handled by a 1 TB of PCIe NVMe SSD, delivering fast boot times and application loading, with a second M.2 slot available for expansion. On the graphics side, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 GPU comes with 8 GB of GDDR7 video memory and an 85-watt total graphics power limit. It delivers solid creative performance, completing tasks like Blender optics renders in roughly 21 seconds, and handles gaming smoothly with the right settings. However, the power limit does hold it back in synthetic benchmarks, where scores such as 3D Mark Time Spy at around 11,917 points, placing it closer to higher watt RTX 5060 systems rather than full-power RTX 5070 configurations. In daily use, the Gaming A16 feels fast and responsive. Web browsing, 4K video playback, and photo or video editing all run smoothly, with no major slowdowns even under heavier workloads. For productivity, the laptop excels in office tasks, code compiling, and AI-assisted workflows. The i7's multi-core strength and the RTX 5070's AI acceleration help speed up tasks in applications like Adobe Premiere, Stable Diffusion, and other creative tools. While it's not a workstation replacement, it performs reliably for users who need both gaming capability and everyday creative power. In gaming, the RTX 5070 performs well at the laptop's native 1920 by 1200 resolution, especially for casual and esports-focused titles. With upscaling technologies like DLSS enabled, most modern games run in the 60 to well over 100 frames per second range. For example, Cyberpunk 2077 runs at around 88 FPS on high settings with DLSS enabled, while Shadow of the Tomb Raider reaches roughly 112 FPS on ultra settings. In more demanding or newer titles, performance remains playable with adjustments. Without upscaling, more demanding AAA games see a noticeable drop in performance, often landing in the 40 to 60 FPS range. For esports and lighter titles, performance is excellent. Games like Valorant easily exceed 200 FPS, and titles such as Halo Infinite run smoothly, fully taking advantage of the high refresh rate display. That said, the RTX 5070 in this system is limited by its 85-watt power limit, making it around 10 to 15% slower than higher power RTX 5070 implementations. Battery life is respectable for a gaming laptop. The 76-watt-hour battery delivers around 6 to 7 hours during light tasks such as web browsing or document work, and about 3 hours during gaming or heavy workloads. Charging is handled by a 150-watt AC adapter. The battery reaches about 80% in roughly 1 hour, with a full charge taking around 2 hours. Thermals are managed by Gigabyte's WindForce Infinity dual-fan cooling system, which keeps CPU and GPU temperatures under control, typically staying below 80 degrees Celsius. During heavy gaming, fan noise becomes noticeable, reaching around 50 to 55 decibels, though everyday use remains quiet thanks to a low noise mode. In conclusion, the Gigabyte Gaming A16 delivers strong overall value, combining RTX 50 series graphics, a capable Intel CPU, generous RAM, and a smooth 165Hz display at a competitive price point. This laptop is best suited for students, casual to mid-level gamers, and professionals who want a reliable all-rounder that can game when needed. Thank you for watching. If you found this review helpful, give it a like, And don't forget to subscribe to Beyond Budget for more honest tech reviews and comparisons.